Hey everybody, it's Joe Delara, and I've got three of my favorite plays for the start of the NBA Finals today between the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. The first play that I'm looking at is a full-time series play, but it's for the Celtics to win Game 1 and to win the series. Home teams and home favorites in Game 1 of the Finals are 31-9, and the winners have converted those wins to series wins 24 times out of the 31. So while it is the regular season, when these two teams did match up back in March, Boston blew Dallas's doors off 138-110 when both teams were essentially fully healthy. So I think a blowout will be a surprise here today, but at the end of the day, it does show Boston's ability to match up well against the Mavericks. So I'm going to grab Boston to win Game 1 and the series as well in a parlay. For my next play, we're looking at the first quarter, and we're looking at Kristaps Porzingis over 3.5 first quarter points. And look, there's been a lot of controversy, subterfuge regarding KP's health status for Game 1 of the NBA Finals, but they totally removed him from the injury report, so it does seem like he's good to go. And this is a great matchup for Porzingis as well, against Dallas's drop with Daniel Gafford at the 5. When these teams played back in March, Porzingis banged 3 first quarter threes and sent Gafford right to the bench. And here, his first quarter points prop is just 3.5. And I think that we could even sprinkle some 7 and 10 plus as well. And when we look at Porzingis' full season first quarter numbers, he has never played fewer than 6 minutes in the first quarter this season. And while I don't expect him to play 12, we should probably see at least 6 to 8 minutes of Porzingis. And in that time frame, he's cleared the 3.5 points in 67% of first quarters while averaging 5.5. And if we bump this up to 6 to 10, we're seeing a 75% hit rate on an average of 5.9 first quarter points. This is a matchup that Boston should look to exploit early and often in an effort to force Dallas to make an adjustment. Finally, we're looking at Jrue Holiday over 4.5 assists. Holiday, I think, may have one of the toughest defensive assignments in the series if he's tasked with guarding either Luka Doncic or Kyrie Irving. However, I think that if he does spend some time on Luka, it's going to also translate to having some possessions on the other side of the court with Doncic on Jrue on the other end. And Holiday's vision, both in transition and as a pick and roll ball handler, will pay dividends here. We should expect Jrue to continue to be an anchor and a facilitator for this Celtics team on both sides of the floor and play at least 33 minutes, which is the fewest he's played in any game during this postseason run. When he's played at least 33 minutes this season, he's averaged 5 assists per game and exceeded this line in 58% of games. I'm going to grab Jrue to go over 4.5 assists in Game 1. So to recap, my 3 favorite angles for Game 1 of the NBA Finals are for Boston to win Game 1 in the series, Kristaps Porzingis over 3.5 first quarter points, and Jrue Holiday over 4.5 assists. Best of luck on your wagers today and enjoy the NBA Finals.